Hello, Mr. Eade is my name. It's Wednesday morning of Active Home Week Challenge. Yes, I'm here in Cusack Park, the home of Clare GAA. You see the new stand and you see the Abbey behind me there, a historical landmark we talked about last week. Now, what do we have in store for you today? We have Mr. Corbett with Movement Madness. Then we have Miss Coughlan with handball, a sport many of you might know much about. And finally, we're given the grand tour of Éire Óg and the banner GAA clubs in Ennis. But now, I'm going to try and score a point because it's not often I'll get onto this pitch again. Send in those activities and Slán, have a good day.
You ain't heard nothing yet till you hear the banner roar.
Hi everybody, Mr. Corbett here. I hope you're enjoying Active Schools Week and you're trying out all the different challenges that are going out. Today, I've got a special challenge for you too. My challenge is broken into 3 parts. We're going to have a warm-up, which has a few different levels in it. Then we're going to have our main activity, which is a nice, fun movement game. And finally, I've got a special challenge for you to try out at the end. That's enough of me talking. Let's get started on our warm-up. Okay guys, so this warm-up is called the Get Up warm-up, and it is as simple as it sounds. All you have to do for this is get up off the ground. And we're going to get up off the ground from 4 different positions. Level 1 in this is really easy. We're going to get up off our backs, we're going to get off our tummy and chest, and we're going to get off our left and right sides. So I'm going to demonstrate level 1. Start off on our backs, lying down, very simple. Get back up, too easy. Tummy and chest, same idea. Down our tummy and chest, straight back up, nice and simple. Now onto our left side, on our side, straight back up, nice and simple. And finally onto our right side. Make sure your shoulders touch the ground, get back up. Perfect. Level 1, easy. You should feel yourself maybe a little bit heart beating now. Maybe that's just because I'm unfit. We'll see. Level 2, nice and easy. Get your left hand and hold it off your left knee. Your left hand is going to stay on your left knee for all this activity. And you know what you're going to do? The very same thing that you did the last time. Let's get off the ground, off our backs. Down on the ground, keep your hand in your knee. Up we get. Now it's a little bit tougher. Down on the ground on the tummy and chest. Up again. Now onto our left side. Up again. And onto our right side. Level 3, same story. Going to do right hand to right leg. Very same as level 2, except as I showed you, it's the opposite hand to the opposite leg. Okay, now level 4. This is the one that's quite tough. 2 hands on the head, same 4 challenges. Get off your back, get off your tummy and chest, get off your left side, and get off your right side. Let's see if I can do it. That wasn't good, but we got there. Nearly there now, 2 more. And last one. And up. So that's our warm-up. That's 4 levels. Level 1, get up off the ground, off your back, tummy, left side, right side. Level 2, same as before, but left hand on left knee. Level 3, same as before, but right hand on right knee. And level 4, 2 hands on the head, and very same movements as before. You should be warmed up and a little bit out of breath like me. Let's go on to the main activity. Okay boys and girls, we're on to the main activity now. This is called the floor is lava, and you're going to enjoy this. Because you know when you hear the floor is lava, you got to get off that hot lava and onto somewhere safe. So for this activity, you're going to find a nice flat surface. I'm using my garden. The grass in my garden is my lava, but you can use the flat ground of a room in your house if your parents allow it. What I also need is some safe landing places so I don't burn my feet. And for that I'm using old stuff that I found in the shed and in our old kitchen at home. So I'm using an old cushion, a wheelbarrow, upside down pot, 2 concrete blocks, and I'm actually going to use the wall here in the garden as well. key thing with this activity is you got to get from the start to the finish without burning those feet and landing in the lava. My start point is over here where the light is, and I'm going to finish at the cushion. So let's see how I go, and let's see if you can do better and if you can design a better course than me. All right, here I go. Oh, that was close. Safe. Very happy with that, even though it was a bit dodgy in the middle. Maybe I burnt my foot. We'll see. Anyway, if you found that too easy, you can make it a little bit tougher. You can try and just do it on one leg hops. You can try it on your other leg, or maybe even two-legged hops, because that can be tougher sometimes too. Finally, if you really enjoyed it, you can play it with friends, and you can play the floor is lava tag. For this version of the game, you need 2 or more people. One person is the tagger, and one person is trying to get away. It's the very same as normal tag, but only one difference. You're not allowed on the lava floor. So, if someone's trying to catch me, I'm only allowed hop along the safe spots. Same for them, and same for me. Try that out, show me how you get on. Now, let's move on to our next activity. Okay guys, we're on to our final challenge for today, and it's one I'm really excited about. It's called the Bring Sally Up Challenge. And for this, we're going to do one exercise over and over again. That sounds really easy and kind of boring. Trust me, it's not. We're actually also going to need some music. It's a special song called Flower by Moby that you can find on YouTube or Spotify. And we're going to do the exercise along to the words of the song, because the words of the song are really important. Every time the singer says, bring Sally up, we go up. And every time the singer says, bring Sally down, we go down. And for this activity, we're going to do the frog jump exercise. So when the singer says, bring Sally up, we jump up nice and high. And then when they say, bring Sally down, we go into the frog position with our 2 hands on the ground. So here we go. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down, bring Sally up, and bring Sally down. That was our practice. You can also do this activity if you want, doing press-ups. That's really, really tough. So what you do for this one is you go bring Sally up, bring Sally down, bring Sally up, and bring Sally down. I'd only do that, and that might be a shout out to some of our 6th class before you leave. Might be a tough challenge you'd like to try. So straight after this, we're going to jump into the challenge. I want you to do it with me. We're going to do frog jumps. It's going to go for 1 minute, nothing too long. Let's see if you can keep up with me, or actually, let's see if I can keep up with you. All right, let's go.
Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Oh, Miss Lucy dead and gone, left me here to weep and moan. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Sally up, bring Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Oh, Miss Lucy's dead and gone.
Hello boys and girls, and welcome to my parish GAA club, Coughlan Handball Club. As part of Active Home Week, I'm going to show you how I play my GAA sport, handball. Handball is a sport that is played all over the world. You can play it in a 4-wall court or in a 1-wall court. There are two types of competitions that you can play in: a singles competition, 1 against 1, or a doubles competition, 2 against 2. During competitions, you must wear runners with a good grip, gloves, shorts, a jersey and protective goggles. But for today, all you need is a wall and a ball. Handballs can be easily bought in sports shops, but if you don't have one for today, all you need is a bouncy ball. So Matthew, before you hit the ball, what must you do? You must cup your hand. Can you show people how you cup your hand? So it's like you have an imaginary ball in your hand. Now, show me how you'd swing an underarm swing. Okay, so you're leaning into the ball and your arm is going beneath your waist. Do it again. Now, well done. Now, Matthew, you're going to show us how you do an overarm swing. So you're going to cup your hand first. Show me your cupped hand. And you're going to bring your arm over your head. Show me how you do an overarm stroke. Well done. So you're guiding your good hand with your left hand towards the front wall. Well done. So to start a game of handball, the player must serve the ball. They must stand behind the front line, bounce the ball and hit it off the wall. When the ball comes off the wall, it must bounce after the white line, so where Matthew is standing. So Matthew, can you serve the ball? Well done. A match consists of a maximum of 3 games. A player must reach 15 points to win a game. The first player to win 2 games is the winner. If both sides are tied in a draw, meaning they have each won a game, then they must play a third game called a tiebreaker to see who will be crowned winner.
I came second in the 1 wall 11 and under World Handball Championships.
I played for Ireland. I won silver in the World Handball Championships.
So Miss Coughlan won 2 silver World Handball Championship medals, which were played in Calgary in Canada. So in a moment you're going to be running around in a circle. If I shout right, that means I want you to bend down and pretend you're doing an underarm stroke with your right hand. How would you do that? Show me, boys. Now if I said left, that means you're going to do an underarm stroke with your left hand. Show me, boys. If I say jump up to the sky, how would you do that? If I say touch the floor, how would you do that? Okay, off you go, running around in a circle, go! You need a ball. Boys, have you a ball? Okay, now I want you to start walking around, and as you walk, you must bounce the ball. Keep bouncing the ball with whichever hand you want.
Off you go, bounce, go! Don't have to run, you're walking. Keep bouncing, bounce, bounce, bounce. Swap hands. Now, more challenging. Keep bouncing, keep bouncing. Now, switch direction. Walk backwards. Now swap hands. Keep walking backwards.
This time you're going to jog and bounce. I want to see how many times you can bounce the ball without losing it. Ready?
Go. Jog and bounce.
Sean, how many did you get? 32. Matthew. Excellent. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to do that again, but this time you're bouncing with your weaker hand.
Off you go. Jump.
Stop. Sean, what did you get this time? Oh, so 2 less. What about you? 28. And what did you get the first time with your better hand? Huh? 26? So you did better with your weaker hand. Well done. For this challenge, you are to try and find any bottle you like. It can be a big one like I have here or a small one, or if you don't have any bottles, see if you can find any empty containers. Behind the white line in front of you, right behind it, you're going to keep your eye on the target and you're going to do an underarm stroke, just like that. Show me the ball in your hand. So with the ball, you're going to try and hit over the bottles. You have 5 goes. Let's see how many you can knock. Go. 5 goes. Try and beat John. Go. So, the next game we're going to play is triple bounce. So Sean is going to serve the ball. That means he's going to bounce and hit the ball against the wall. And the ball is going to bounce 3 times. After the ball bounces 3 times, he's going to hit it back up against the wall. That is triple bounce. Off you go, Sean. Serve. 1, 2, 3. Hit it up again. 1, 2, 3. Hit it again. So once you have mastered the triple bounce game, we're going to play the double bounce game. So in a moment, Matthew is going to serve the ball and it's going to bounce twice and then he hits it back. And he keeps doing that until he loses the ball. Off you go, Matthew.
1, 2, underarm, well done. 1, 2, underarm. 1, 2, underarm.
Once you have mastered the double bounce, we are going to go on to the single bounce, and that's what handball is about. The ball can only bounce once and then you hit it. Matthew is going to serve the ball, it's going to bounce once and he's going to hit it back. Off you go, Matthew. 1, hit it back. Well done. 1, hit it back. So in a moment, we are going to play a game. So after you've done all of your challenges, I want to challenge you to play a game of handball against someone else. So Matthew is going to serve the ball. So he's standing in front. And Sean is going to be the person receiving the ball. So he's the opponent. So they're against each other. So the aim of the game is Matthew hits the ball, it bounces once, and Sean must hit it back. Then the ball bounces again, and Matthew has to hit it back. So they go back and forth until someone misses. Only the person who is serving the ball can win a point. Serve. Well done. Woo! As you can see, Matthew in yellow served the ball. In the end, Sean in red ended up missing. So that means that Matthew yellow gets a point because he served. Because Matthew won a point, he gets to serve again. Why? As you can see, the ball bounced twice before Matthew in yellow hit it. That means that Sean in red wins the rally and he gets to go in and serve to try and win a point. Okay, here we saw Sean serve the ball. Matthew hit it back, but it didn't hit the wall. So that means that Sean gets a point. Sean. Oh, it didn't hit the wall, so that means Sean gets another point. 2-1. Keep going. Oh, so Sean didn't hit the wall, so that means Matthew gets a shot. Oh, hard luck. I hope you enjoyed learning all about handball. Why not give it a go? Bye!
Tá fáilte roiil a gach duine go dtí Éire Óg GAA. Do you know what Éire Óg GAA is? Éire Óg is a GAA club in Ennis. It caters for hurling, football, girls football and camogie. So people of all ages can come up here and play our national sports.
Éire Óg is located on Clon Road Moor, just behind World of Wonder and close to Mangan's Cash and Kerry. Éire Óg welcomes girls and boys of all ages. The earliest group are part of what's called the Academy. This ranges from under 6 to under 12. The emphasis at this point is getting to know your friends and your coaches, having lots of fun learning the skills and playing the games of hurling, football, ladies football and camogie.
Now guys, this is the fun bit. I'm going to give you 2 exercises that you can practice at home. Behind me is a ball wall, but I'm sure all of you somewhere have a wall that you can use to hit the ball off. So, what we have here, this is my hurley and this is my sliotar. Everything that we practice is going to be started using our ready position. So, I'm holding my hurley in my ready position. I am a hurley length away from the wall. What we're going to do is I'm going to hit the ball off the wall, I'm going to let it bounce, and then I hit it back off the wall again. I'm going to see how many I can do in 30 seconds. Okay, ready? Watch, let's go.
As we get more confident, we can graduate to working on our striking against the wall. This can be done with our hurley and sliotar, or indeed our football. Best of all, this can be done on our own. All of the best players spend hours and hours fine-tuning and practicing their skills so that they're ready to help their teammates and their team on a big occasion.
Now we're going to make the skill a little bit harder for those of you who are a little bit more skilled. I've taken 4 steps back from the wall. I'm going to strike the ball off the wall. It can only bounce once and I have to hit it straight back again. Here's my best effort. Now, I think that was 7. See how many you can do. So, that concludes our trip of Éire Óg. I hope to see you up here soon if you're interested in playing hurling or football, or girls football or camogie. Feel free to contact myself or Mr. Brennan in school. Best of luck.
The Banner GAA Club is a GAA club in the town of Ennis, catering for boys and girls from the school-going age, under 6s, all the way up to adult, in both hurling, football, camogie and ladies football. So we have a vibrant club and new members are always very, very welcome. The club is located on the Shanaway Road, near Woodstock Hotel and Woodstock Golf Club. New members are always welcome, and details about the club can be found on the club's website, bannerennisgaa.com, on our Facebook page and on Twitter. We would like to welcome in all new members. Show you the distance back from the wall. I'd prefer you'd use a tennis ball. You can use a sliotar if you're not near a window, but if you are anywhere near a window, I'd prefer you use a tennis ball. I'll just show you the distance from the wall and the technique. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 steps from the wall. Hurley high, sharp grip. Hurley high all the time. Okay. Watch your feet. Watch your swing. And I'm just focused on technique now, not speed. Okay, so here we go.